Let's start with this little beauty from one of my favourite tool makers, Hongdui. This is the HD27 marking gauge, or as they like to call it, a line scriber, which sounds less like a precision tool and more like something your toddler does to your furniture. It's a thing of beauty. You're a pretty little sod, aren't you? Crisp, white on black markings. Don't worry, it's not weird if you're both consenting adults. Steel and aluminium, in my defence. She's all aluminium and brass. You'd flirt too. Properly made. It's a real Hongdinger. Yeah, I said it. Now this is his great-great-great-great-granddad, back when men were men. Fast forward to today. Mirror finish, both Mercer and metric markings, depending on whether you've had pancakes or full English for breakfast. This one smells of linseed oil, the other smells like progress. Let's put this into perspective. Which one do you think is the most expensive? The rosewood one or the Hongdui? Are you sitting down? This Hongdui, 30 quid. This rosewood one, 25, 30 quid. 30 quid, I've spent more than that on a takeaway, and regret. Honestly, how do Hongdui make this for the price? I've no idea. For the same value in money, you're getting a more accurate tool in the sense of you don't have these markings on this rosewood one, you do on this one, and it's bang on accurate. It's solid and it's gorgeous. I'm actually going to have to rearrange my tool cabinet. I might buy another one just to make this one jealous. Right, let's break this down. Pros and cons. Dual, metric and imperial scales. Accepts pen, pencil or blade. Aluminium and brass build. Hidden backrest. Cons. Range 135mm, 5.5 inches. Pen diameter 11mm. This one goes to 11.
It's one louder, isn't it?
Then yeah, 135mm sounds small until you remember. It's marking distance, not an ego contest. If it's not accurate, I guess, it's on you. Or me. Probably me. Now you're probably thinking, right, so how accurate is that scale? Before I did this, I marked a line at 20mm, as you can see there, with this blade in it. Exactly 20mm. Now to zero that out, play with your brass knob, and you can slide that backwards or forwards. How I zeroed it out was with this blade. As you see, yeah. Then and there you have it, zeroed out. Right, let's use it properly. Let's lay a couple of lines. I'm going to start with the Hongdui. I'm going to go across the grain for reasons I'll show you now. Sounds nice, doesn't it? That's a clean cut. That's a knife going across grain, and it's clean as a whistle. And the reason I've got this one out is because these are I think the best for going across grain. Yeah, what a crisp line. If my handwriting was that crisp, I'd have gone to Oxford. That's quite a heavy cut, that knife. It's difficult to compare it with the marking wheel, so I'm going to swap this round for a smaller knife and see how it fares. Still quite heavy, but then in comparison with the marking wheel, you can only have to do one pass, unlike the marking wheel. One pass. That's pretty impressive. Not as easy to sharpen as these marking wheels though. So conclusion, if you're wanting to sand off a marking line, marking wheel's the winner. If you actually want to get chisel in there and sever the fibres, the knife's the winner. You're definitely going to get chisel in there. You probably will there, but it better be bugger sharp. And if you look from the sides, you can see a bit of fluffiness going on there. Now, like that. Now I was wondering, how do you get to use this little cutter? Huh? Okay, one thing is it? No, it's magnetic. Nice. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's a line you can sand out. Right, I know this is the bit where I beg you to like, subscribe and join my Patreon. You've heard it all before, so let's keep it simple. If you like the video, do the clicky things. YouTube loves that. If you really like it, my Patreon's there. It's about the price of a pint a month, and you get early access to vids with no ads and a WhatsApp group full of legends talking nonsense. No pressure, no guilt, good vibes, bad jokes, and the occasional moment of genius. My verdict: the Hongdui HD27. Proper bit of kit. Precise, stylish and affordable. Ticks all the boxes. If you like woodworking or just like buying nice things, this one's for you. You'll find a link below. If you like the video, hit subscribe, like and share. Be doing me a great favour. And ring that bell so YouTube remembers I exist. And tell me in the comments, what's your go-to marking gauge? I'm always keen to know what other tool weirdos use. I mean professionals. I'm giving this my dim sum scoring of a 5 out of 5 for 30 quid. How do they do it? Be lucky. Hey everyone, I've had so many of you guys asking for more build videos, and I'd love to. There's a but though. A project I'd like to tackle is the Sam Malouf rocking chair, one of the most beautiful and challenging woodworking builds out there, and more importantly something I've wanted to do for a very long time. Here's the catch: whilst the templates plans have been purchased, the materials alone are expensive, and I just can't afford to take that hit again. In the past, I've built projects purely for the joy, but truth be told, I ended up way out of pocket. It's all sitting there, not selling really. So this time I'm asking for your help. Believe me, it pains me to do this. So I've set up a GoFundMe to cover the cost of the materials. Nothing more. Everything you contribute goes into making this build. And I'll be producing a full video doc, tuition, showing the whole process along the way, what jigs I make, etc. Not just a video of watching me make a chair. If you've enjoyed one of my videos or want to see the Malouf chair come to life, please consider supporting the project. Even sharing helps the campaign a ton. Thank you all for watching, encouraging and being a part of this community. Let's make something amazing together. I'll put a link in the description to the GoFundMe page. At this moment in time, I would like to make it out of sapele and quilted maple or quarter sawn sycamore, which gives you that lacy, quilty look. Very, very similar woods. It'll still be the very same effect anyway. Thank you guys. Be lucky. Speak to you soon. So if you like the cut of my jib, please like and subscribe. Share if you're really feeling kinky, and we'll see each other again. So if you like the cut of my jib, please like and subscribe. Share if you're really feeling kinky, and we'll see each other again.